All right, so we have a huge matchup here. Croi versus Firefly.
Oh, yes, I should be commentating.
Yes, I wouldn't mind that. All right, so, you know, just because of how our brackets and our PRs and everything work, this is a round 2 match.
Yes, well, there's a lot of... As usual, we kind of have the bracket set up where it's like 8 power ranked players and then 8 not.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to avoid a match like this happening. But Croi leading Duck Hunt Dog against Yoshi here.
Probably a good choice, just because he needs to be able to camp out as hard as he can, and I can't really see him doing that with Lucario. Not against Yoshi.
I don't know if he can out-camp even with Duck Hunt Dog, though, because Egg Toss is really good in this game.
Egg Toss is really good, but Duck Hunt's side B is, you know, it's still a decent spacing option, still a decent zoning option for this matchup. He just has to be able to hit, I don't know, around the egg, which can't really see him doing it too much unless it's like after the egg sort of thing. Yeah, he's got that. That always works.
Okay.
So really the best course of action for Croi here is he needs to hit with his side B and then get some sort of aerial follow-up, which
on Station 2, the one that just opened up.
Which he has been doing a decent amount, so good on him. Ooh! That up air kills early.
That one's my Wii, so it's this one.
Alright, so Croi with a stock lead, but can he hold on to it for very long?
Yes, Duck Hunt Dog, of course, his goal here is just to put on as much percent as he possibly can without losing the stock here. Able to shoot that can while still in the shield makes it a very strong defensive option. Just kind of sitting on the platform here saying, approach me, I'm not coming down there.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I was saying earlier, I feel like Croi's best course of action here, he needs to be able to land his side Bs reliably and then follow up with them. That's probably going to be the best way he's going to rack up damage on Yoshi here.
Finds the short hop nair, though.
But as he proved, he can get a very early kill with up air.
Station 1, Move and Sham Savior, right over here.
And like I said there, the frisbee, or the plate avoids the egg, and then he gets in his hits, and then he can follow up with it generally, depending on where he is on the stage.
Yeah.
So even though his projectiles are much slower, he can still get away with it because of how wide of an area they take up. With that in mind, Yoshi can sit and shield and hide behind his eggs forever.
Yeah, and he's racking up some solid damage here just playing defensively. Yoshi having a hard time getting in and actually doing anything really meaningful. Okay, finds his way under the frisbee. I think that was supposed to be a dash up smash, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Making good use of the platform.
Getting some decent momentum here, just tacking on damage and closing that gap. Nice defensive egg, covers his jump back on stage.
One thing that I've seen a lot in Smash 4 that I, oddly enough, did not see a lot of in Brawl was taking advantage of actually putting your opponent onto the Smashville platform and like linking up with it. That wasn't really something I saw in Brawl too much, but it's something I find myself doing as well as seeing other people do. And it's a really good thing in this matchup where you can actually set up a can on the platform, hit somebody into it, and then just go from there, really.
So, Croi trying to find the kill here. Ooh, gets it with the back air. So, only 83%. This is not bad for him. Ooh, however, that ballsy nair closed the gap just like that.
Yeah, that far over to the blast zone. Definitely do it.
That's gonna cost Croi there on that one. Ooh. Sends out the can off stage. Nice egg. Oh, good string.
That was an amazing option.
He just follows them in like that on the short hops.
Oh, he misses the up air.
Now, Yoshi's down B does a ton of shield damage in this game.
Oh, yes.
Okay, still got the percent lead on Croi's end, though. Yoshi, I would say, has an easier time finding kills in this matchup. Duck Hunt is just generally not good at it.
Because his only reliable options are, you know, like a back air at a much higher percentage, and if Yoshi's in the right spot, then an up air at like a mid-high percent. Because like what happened earlier in the match, the first stock that Croi took off was under 100% with an up air.
Ooh, goes for the forward air, but he doesn't get the spike out of it. I don't think he has his double jump, though. Oh, nice tech. Makes it back. Back air. Not enough. This is so close right now.
And this is exactly the kind of position that Firefly wants to be in with Yoshi.
Yeah, he had him on the ropes there off stage, but now it's back to neutral. Oh, that can almost killed him. Oh, back throw. Gets rid of the can by trading with a Nair, I think it was. Did that clank his up smash?
I believe it may have. Ooh.
Just barely alive.
There it is!
Up air finds the kill. Croi takes game 1.
Very impressive. That's back in Dak. You fought 300 battles. Congratulations. I haven't seen that glitch happen in a while. I like this as well. If it's like crawling. What's your name? I couldn't see there being a Oh, I played the loser of this match. Oh. Yeah, well. Oh boy, I played the loser of this match, and I don't think that's going to go over well either way. But we'll see what happens. I guess they're just discussing stage counter pick now.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, so it seems for game 2 they're going to go to Castle Siege. Interesting choice there.
3, 2, 1, go!
Now this is still an interesting.
Nick Best.
This is still an interesting stage for Duck Hunt. For Duck Hunt, as he can place his projectiles in really interesting spots. Although this does work brilliantly for Yoshi. I have to play the loser of this match. What? Of course.
Dude, gain inside 4 times.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
the last stock of each game, you just straight up outplay them.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna operate. Oh, I guess that was a button test, maybe, or
Bouton?
something not agreed upon. I don't know.
So Croi takes first game because I assume Jake has no idea what the heck a Cooper is. It's not that kind, it's Cooper.
Woof woof.
Survival!
Yes, Croi successfully won with the woof woof.
Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at? I should go with the DMX tag if I use Duck Hunt.
Yeah, so I'm going to attempt to use the 3DS controller for my next match.
Do it up.
My best,
Do it
my best
up.
option. Just gonna do it. Like,
Oh man, it's Croifus.
is it just possible for these guys to both advance through the bracket? Like, not have either of them have to fight me.
Oh, sticking Yosh.
Ooh, looks like they're not changing characters.
I thought he said he was going to change character. Interesting. I'm surprised you went. Siege is an interesting pick. I guess the first transition I find is a lot worse. I mean, not worse, but like I find like DK loves the first transition because there's no room for people to run away from him.
Oh yeah,
And then,
Ganon
like,
loves it too. It's so good. But then,
Diddy, I mean, Diddy loves every stage, but like Diddy, not many people can run away. Like it's all about who can get that crazy lead in the first transition. And the second transition is nothing. Nobody does anything.
No.
Unless you're dumb. And then the third transition is like FD, but turny and dumb.
I think that's one of the things that I don't like with this stage is the fact that it goes from being such an aggressive stage to just being such a defensive.
It's just a big old camp fest, yeah. Good old the PS1 syndrome.
Oh yeah. And of course, it's understandable why Firefly would pick this stage because that first transition is just so nice for Yoshi. But at the same time, it's still good enough for Duck Hunt Dog because of the way he can work with the platforms.
Yeah. I feel like it was Smashville first game, right? Or was it TNC? I think it was Smashville.
It was Battlefield.
Was it Battlefield?
No.
No, I think it was Smashville.
It was Smashville, yeah.
Yeah, like that kind of just has a constant flat platform. And like Duck Hunt likes platforms because he can set up the can and just like do random traps and kind of stuff. But I feel like the last two transitions favor Duck Hunt in this matchup, I would say, because I didn't know Yoshi had a lot of trouble with projectiles, but I guess the egg just kind of arcs over. It doesn't go straight out in front of him.
That's one of the things that I mentioned in the first game is that one of the really good things with Duck Hunt in this matchup is his play can just usually go through or under the egg most of the time, and he can get some hits off of it. And from there, if he's close enough, he can follow up with it, which is how Croi actually did a good chunk of his damage in the first game.
That was a very good frame trap. It kind of happened a little while ago, but on Croi's part where he did a U-air and he air dodged it and then just nared it right after. Very good hit. Duck Hunt's nair is pretty strong, actually. Oh, jeez. Duck Hunt's nair is actually pretty strong. It's not back air or up air, but it's got some oomph. I mean, Duck Hunt 900% of the time is going to be... Oh, dash attack the can. Duck Hunt most of the time is going to be KOing off the top anyways.
Oh yeah, because up air is just such an awesome...
Yeah. Unless they run into the F smash or down smash. Ooh, geez, that reaches high. I keep forgetting a lot of up smashes, like Sheik's, Yoshi's. I mean, Rosalina's obviously because she's like an Amazon, but like a ton of characters can reach those top platforms with up smashes, which creates a whole new game. Like it's really crazy. Duck Hunt's doesn't even reach close, I don't think.
It might poke through, I don't know.
Oh, that smash would have easily killed. That's a strong smash. Oh, nice read on the egg.
So far it seems that this counter pick is playing off quite well for Firefly.
Yeah. Very slow paced.
He's able to hold on to his stock just because look at all this room he has.
He just had to play it slower than a Duck Hunt player, which is a feat in itself.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
I think it's interesting how the matchup just required some more patience. F-throw kill? Ooh. I wonder... Up throw will kill in about 10% or so. Bear? Ooh, not a sweet spot bear, though. Oh, going the other way.
Yoshi up air.
Will that kill? Yeah, that'll kill. Okay. So, huge percent lead right now. Then again, though, Duck Hunt is really... The issue of Duck Hunt comes from the kill rather than the percent. Because that was a very good shield. But,
building up damage.
Oh, yeah,
not an issue
peanuts. Yeah, he just goes in.
But his kill options...
Goes in from full screen away, yeah. Just the traps you can get with the cans. I would, I don't know, I'd like to see a little more gunman because that creates very good pressure for throws and getting people out of their jumps and stuff. Nice! That was close. Jake's looking egg to kill move.
Croi's under so much pressure.
Yeah. I mean, he has a game to work through, though, at least.
Yeah.
But, oh, geez, that up smash. The new Fox up smash. Oh, the perfect pivoting. Look at him go. I can't perfect pivot for balls.
Neither can I. But it's okay because I play Ganon, so I can't do it anyway. Well, I can, but it's awful.
Another weird thing about this stage and the transitioning is that the gravity's all screwed up. Whenever you transition, like, I don't know, in Brawl it seemed like you kind of stayed, but in this one it can like lift you up into the air and stuff, and it really messes it up. Like, just that transition back to this first one, Firefly got off a free nair, like, just because of how the stage transitioned. Like, it just kind of went all loopy for a bit.
Well, the way that Brawl stages transition is awful because half the time you're gonna end up killing yourself if you're still on like a platform or something like that. But it's not really the stage transitions in Smash 4 don't really do that. It's like they want you to live. Like see there, like I'm pretty sure in Brawl they were like I think the transitions rose up, but in that one they kind of in this they sink in.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay, so as we said before, just kind of a reset of the situation with a little more percent. And died.
That's why I don't play on Woohoo anymore.
Nice! Very good.
Very impressive.
Yeah, that's Duck Hunt's main game, and it looks really repetitive. That's why I hate playing against it, because if I play against it and I lose to it, I'm like, oh man, he's just throwing a projectile and then grabbing it. Afterwards. Oops, sorry about that. Ooh.
That was really good spacing around him there.
See. Nice up air. Jeez. Very good up air. So that's 1-1 right now.
Yeah, we are going game 3, folks.
Intense.
Yep. We're taking entrance, yes.
So what are we looking at? Croi? I think he might be looking at switching to Lucario. Grapevine. Heard it through.
I think he's just kind of going over his own personal notes.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just trying to think of what stage he would like to go to if he's Duck Hunt, and what stage he would like to go to if he's...
I feel like he should... I personally feel like he should stay Duck Hunt. Because based on how it went first game, I feel like it went really well for him.
Yeah.
And it really was the stage in that second game that that helped Firefly out there.
Yeah. That was pretty big. And even then, he still kept up with them, so...
Yeah, exactly. So I think just based off of those 2 games alone, that if I were Croi, I would feel comfortable going Duck Hunt again. You just have to pick a stage that'll help.
What you looking at? Or Ganon or DDD.
That's what I did. I just went down and I'm like, oh, hey, that's mine.
I went low max spam counter.
Oh wow?
Do 40%.
You did it way too hard.
No, I got like 5 of them.
You did the hard way. The non-fast way, I should say. At first I tried doing it like legitimately, and then I was like, oh wait.
Yeah,
I can just do it a stupid way.
Dodge 5 guys.
Yeah. What are they doing? Why? Wasn't he?
Now let's go there.
Oh, the stage! I was thinking of the character for some reason. I was like, I thought because Alex said something about it. So I was like, oh, well, maybe this one then. There he is. Oh, he jumped!
Just go
He jumped! Yeah, buddy!
Okay,
Look at that global smash power.
He did it.
Yeah. I say you did.
Hey,
Hey!
you win everything?
I did win.
Life?
Oh yeah, you won?
Hey, look at that stage he didn't get. Hey!
You win some, you lose some.
Bracket? Okay.
Yeah, because that one's your for you, which is really hard for you.
Over 350 songs.
Oh shit.
Alex, you want to play or do you want to finish watching that?
Yoshi.
It's a good question, but I think we got to get a few more Smash 4 matches done. I really do want to get them started at some point. All right, so game 3, Croi versus Firefly on Duck Hunt, the home stage of Duck Hunt. Fly away! All right, so I really don't like this stage, and it's a pretty basic stage. essentially a Final Destination that. What am I hearing? Lamb is confirmed as the biggest troll.
Damn, let's go!
It's like they got music in the background. All right, so percents are about even. Like I said, one of the reasons why I don't like this stage is because of all the like hazards and whatnot. But they do create like hurt boxes, or not hurt boxes. They do create hitboxes in the air, which is great. You know, you throw a projectile, hits it, whatnot, blah 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 blah. Anyway, it is overall a good stage for Duck Hunt. I just don't like it. It looks weird. But as you can see here, Yoshi kind of has himself a bit of an advantage here. Not too much. Smash just barely doesn't kill. Ooh. Oh, so close. Firefly's offstage game is proving to be more than effective. But Croi found himself and that's one of the things I talk about. The annoying parts of this stage. You could blame it on Firefly not knowing the stage. You can also just blame it on honestly forgetting that that's a platform. Even if you know, it's still confusing. That was a brilliant grab. All right, so Croi has kind of brought it back a bit here. Setting up the can in the air, getting ready for an up air. Nope, misses it. Spacing forward smashes, not something that Croi has really done at all this set, and I'm glad to see it. All right, the percentages are close enough that they. Ooh. Oh, that's got to be a kill. And Croi takes the first stock of the game. But Yoshi's options are so great, it wouldn't surprise me if we got another kill soon. We got a kill. That's probably going to be it for Croi. Yep. And now everything's all evened up again. Ducks are so distracting. But this is the perfect size stage, and it does have the perfect platform set up to favor Duck Hunt. It's kind of weird to play as Duck Hunt and then see himself come up in the background. I don't know.
So I guess are all the TOs playing right now? What's that? Are all the TOs playing? There's Alright. Newfoundland's golden child here. Mashup Maloney here. Love to commentate this lovely. It's funny, fun fact, we have our own crew, a bunch of us, 6 of us, called the Molten Panthers. And we have colors. And of course, I'm the brave and bold Molten Panther Gold.
That's cute.
Yeah. But this is game 3?
Yeah, this is game 3.
Ugh, this is
This is Croy's counter pick here.
Yeah, I heard they had to unlock it.
Yeah, they had to unlock it.
That's hilarious. I'm not the biggest fan of the stage, but hey, you can't say no to Omega Green Hill Zone with a couple of trees, so.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I don't know, it's decent, a little bit, I don't know, it's a little bit unorthodox. I can't say jank because that's just insulting. Firefly. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, the only matchup that I can really call right now is the match is the only one I can call right now. This guy! Maloney. Alright, looks like I'm alone on commentary again. Alright. So Firefly is ahead here, but he's at 125%. So all Croi needs is to get some sort of hit and then follow it up. So, you know, I was talking about, you know, the ducks and how distracting they can be. One of the things that makes this such a great stage for Duck Hunt to play on, or at least against Yoshi, is that the eggs can hit the ducks. The eggs can hit the ducks, which creates problems if Firefly tries to zone. creates a lot of pressure and allows Croi more room to work with. So you can see he's really wanting that kill, but unfortunately he's not able to get a decent setup. Oh, he SDI'd into the up air, because it's only the final hit that has to kill, I believe. Ah, good stuff. And that's exactly what Croi wants in this matchup. He wants to be able to get Firefly off stage and then try to tease him with the can to get him to maybe land on those platforms where Croi can punish him from there. Now, so what's Firefly going to be able to do in this matchup? Well, because of the fact that it's not a particularly large stage, he's able to rush in a bit easier and get those strong hits and follow-ups. And as you can see here, it has worked for the most part, but Croi is starting to build up percent again, so Firefly might have to try something different. Time is starting to run out. There is only approximately 93 seconds left on the clock. And those eggs are just hellish for Firefly. But all he needs is one up smash, one up air, one nair off stage. That could have been it. Fortunately, Firefly himself is not a kill percentage, so Croi still has to go by building up. But he's close. Ooh! Amazing. Great set.